Thank you, Sherry, and good morning. Ron Smith, as Sherry mentioned, and the title of president is wonderful along here. As long as you do what you're told, you get to keep it. So, based on the notes, we took an expertly prepared. We'll kick things off here. It's a pleasure to actually see so many people in one room. Some of you, I can almost do without my binoculars, but there we go. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Truro Colchester Chamber of Commerce, I welcome you to the 6th Annual Women in Business Breakfast as we mark BDC's Small Business Week. Small Business Week began in 1979 when the branches of the Federal Business Development Bank, as BDC was then known, in British Columbia, organized a week of small business management training sessions for entrepreneurs. They called the initiative Small Business Week. Since then, Small Business Week has grown to be a national program, and Small Business Week has been a registered trademark of the Business Development Bank of Canada since 1986. There's certainly no question that 2020 has been a challenging year for many of our Small Business Week celebrations will look a bit different this year. Just over 7 months ago, in this very room, we welcomed President and CEO of the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Medi, at our 130th AGM. He was getting off the plane, and we all wondered whether he should be here. He was questioning whether he should have been here, and that was the last event that took place. In any other year, monthly meetings would be a normal happening for our chamber. But due to COVID-19, we had to halt our in-person gatherings until we could come together again safely. Today is special for all of us as we host our first breakfast meeting since the spring, and we are so pleased to see you all here today. While we have not been able to gather as we have in the past, chambers continue to work hard to serve our members and businesses at large in many different and creative ways. And I would like to tip my hat to our executive director and staff for the creativity they have shown throughout this year. We have continued with providing accurate, timely updates and information, assisted with reopening plans, provided PPE and signage with the support of our partners. Many of our partners have come together to help. We have launched several special projects putting the needs of business front and center, from support to launch into e-commerce platforms, regional tourism marketing and mentoring. We have adapted to meet the demands of our business community. We remain a dedicated voice of business for you at all tables of government. The strength of our chamber comes from many partners in the community who share our vision of a collaborative and thriving business community. We thank our event sponsors, RBC, Grant Thornton, the Northern Connector Program, and Nova Scotia Business Inc. for the support in bringing this special event to you today. We've had many partners, many sponsors, and they always step up, and we are exceptionally grateful. RBC has partnered with us to host a webinar later this week on small business financing. Our long-standing relationship with the local branch has provided us with many opportunities to benefit our members, from shop local initiatives to quality events like today. I am now going to invite Aaron Cook, Commercial Account Manager with our sponsor, RBC, to say a few words. And Aaron, I thank you and welcome you on.
That last name always gets a lot of attention, that's okay. So good morning, everyone, and thank you all for joining us this morning. We at RBC are extremely proud to be able to sponsor this event because we recognize that our local women in business are an extremely important part of our business ecosystem here in Truro and the surrounding areas. Melinda Gates once said, "A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman." But the search to find that voice can be remarkably difficult. Today, we are here to inspire, explore, and encourage each of you to find or continue to grow your voice, not only as women in business, but as business owners. My name is Erin Cock, and I am a commercial account manager here at the RBC branch in Truro. And it is such a pleasure to be with you today and have the opportunity to highlight the importance of women entrepreneurs and their role that they play in the Canadian economy. 47% of small and medium-sized businesses are owned by women. Those businesses generate over $117 billion in economic activity each year, which is certainly something to celebrate. At least this is what we knew when we started out in 2020. This isn't the time for excess pessimism or false optimism, but for realism. COVID-19 has dealt a severe blow to the Canadian economy, and small businesses are among those feeling the most pain. A new RBC study suggested that 4 out of every 5 small businesses experienced revenue declines, with 2/3 having a drop of over 50%. On average, these businesses laid off 75% of their staff, and most owners had to cut their salaries in response. Additionally, the majority of job losses have taken place in female-dominated industries, including accommodation, food services, retail trade, educational services, and healthcare, though the story is continuing to evolve as the pandemic wears on. Unfortunately, the blow to women entrepreneurs has been deeper, partially due to the fact that women have additional childcare and household burdens, and regardless of your economic status, money just cannot buy the support that is needed to help balance your workload. Adding further complexity, women make up 38% of self-employed Canadians, but are the majority owners of only 15.6% of small and medium enterprises with employees. Because most relief programs are targeted to small and medium enterprises with employees, women are experiencing restricted access to grant programs to help them bridge through this difficult time. Fortunately, ingenuity defines this sector. The women running small businesses are nimble and inventive. They know how to navigate change, which is critical now more than ever, as they are tested as never before to both survive and to thrive. Serving female business owners has been and continues to be a priority for RBC. We take pride in connecting, supporting, and celebrating women entrepreneurs from coast to coast who share a vision and a relentless passion for pursuing their dreams. And we are honored to be the banking partner of thousands of women entrepreneurs across Canada whom we can offer the full value of partnerships with initiatives like SheEO and the RBC Canadian Women Entrepreneurship Awards, through which we've helped recognize and support over 200 women business owners since 2006. RBC also has a suite of supports in place to support our business customers, whether it's advice on government relief programs, payment deferrals, wellness support for your employees, donations to your community organizations, and digital solutions and advice to help make transacting business easier during these unprecedented times. Before I close, I wish to extend a sincere thank you to the Truro and Colchester Chamber of Commerce for the exceptional work that you do every day for professional women and women entrepreneurs. It is no easy feat to organize an event in today's environment, but we still need to connect and to celebrate, and we appreciate your hard work that you put in to make this happen. Hats off, Sherry and staff at the Chamber. Let us take this time to connect, to share, to celebrate, and enjoy this morning's event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Erin. And actually, with your statistics there, you give me some information. How my mother makes every morning. Well, are there many women in business? So now I have some statistics to back it up. For the past 6 years, our chamber has been fortunate to receive the support of our valued community partner, Grant Thornton, as we host our annual Women in Business breakfast. This annual event has created opportunities for our women entrepreneurs to connect with their peers and be inspired by leaders in the business community. We invite Laura McLaughlin, a partner with Grant Thornton, to offer a welcome.
Thank you. So while our world looks a little different, we should always make time for what matters most, and at Grant Thornton, that is our community. Good morning. I am Laura McLaughlin, a partner with Grant Thornton in the Truro office. I've been here for over 20 years now, and along the way, worked very closely with the Chamber and are very happy to be out and about at some of their events. Happy to be out today. This is my first event, I think, since February, so, or maybe March, because the last time I went to was yours. So We've supported the Small Business Week for many years because we believe in celebrating businesses that employ people like you and help our communities thrive. Small to medium-sized businesses are the foundation of the Canadian economy, accounting for 99.7% of businesses. That's a lot to celebrate. This morning we've gathered to specifically celebrate women in business, which is most important now more than ever. We recognize and acknowledge each one of those women. According to a report led by the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a disproportionate economic impact on women in businesses. And I had some facts listed, but they're very similar to what Aaron just said, so I'm not going to repeat them. These are the entrepreneurs who are setting goals and executing on them, often with tighter budgets and greater expectations than last year. Yet every day they move our communities forward. There may be uncertainty right now, but what we do know for certain is that we'll get through this together as a community. Thank you for your passion, your hard work, and your dedication to help one another. Thanks. Thanks to the Chamber for having us today.
Thank you very much, Laura. And again, thank you for your support. And I would like, can you hold up that piece of paper for 1 second? Does anyone see the difference in the size of the print? That comes with being the president, the bigger print. Our chamber works with many organizations in the community to deliver services to our members to help them grow and thrive. Today, we have invited one of our partners in business, Matthew Berrigan, of the Northern Connector Program, to share details about this program and how he is making connections in our business community. Please join us in welcoming Matthew Berrigan.
I see a tough crowd this morning, Ron. I applauded after one of the situations, and I got to shut down. So, hello, everybody. My name is Matthew Berrigan, as Ron mentioned, and I'm thrilled to be here with you guys today to not only celebrate Small Business Week, but more importantly, women in business. Growing up in a female-dominant household, I truly am amazed to see how many empowered women we have here today. So I'm pleased to be here with you to introduce to most of you the Northern Connector Program, which was launched a year ago. So again, my name is Matthew Berrigan, and I'm the regional manager of the Northern Connector Program, a collaborative initiative of the Truro Colchester Partnership, which we have the chamber and our local business community to thank for our economic development work that's been going on over the last 3 years. In partnership with the Pictou County Rand and Cumberland Business Connector. The Connector Program's success is built on the premise that building relationships in a professional network is crucial to employment. Oftentimes, I tell people I have the best job in the world. My job is to help talent find opportunity or opportunity find talent, which we'll talk about a little bit today. So the Connector Program, we're a formalized networking program that is funded through labor and advanced education, which is replicated all across Canada. Originated in 2009 in Halifax, started as an immigration pilot project, and with the success of 1 in every 3 clients seeing meaningful employment opportunities, we launched it throughout the province. Again, my role is designed to be collaborative. I work regularly with community organizations, nonprofits, the local chambers to host networking events and to support young professionals as they look at succeeding. So how does the program work? As program manager, I meet one-on-one with young professionals, thriving professionals who are trying to succeed in our community. I sit down with them for one-on-one meetings. I assess their skills, their ability, and they're just their career goals. And then I go out and to find a community leader, such as yourselves, and I facilitate the connection. Not only does the job seeker, are they able to learn about local opportunity, but they're able to build relationships here in our community to try to settle successful. The only ask of the Connector Program is it's a pay it forward concept. So our connectors are our community and business leaders who want to see our community thrive. it's a very, very light ask where we're asking our connectors to open up their networks so that we're able to become a more welcoming business community for years to come. In this room, we can all personally attest that we're in an aging population in the workforce right now, and we need to start facilitating personal relationships in the hopes of attracting more talent for our community, and this program does that. So these introductions and network meetings help build their professional networks, increasing the likelihood of them settling successfully here. As a connector, our connectors can access a wealth of diverse pre-screen talent. I regularly work with post-secondary graduates, so as they transition to from student to professional, it's very important that they start building up a professional networks in the hopes of securing meaningful employment. In the first year, we heavily focused on building the appropriate relationships to build the foundation of the program, not only for connectees, but for connectors, our business community as well. With the support of our partners such as the Chamber, we have organized multiple networking events throughout this past year. Unfortunately, with COVID, we had to kind of shift our operations to more of a virtual model. However, we are still moving forward. So how do connectors gain? They uncover the hidden talents. They reduce the risk of hiring, and of course, we improve our workforce retention. So, and I promised Sherry I wouldn't take too much of her time. So I encourage anybody who is wondering or looking for more information to have a conversation with me afterwards. But in this room right now, I see a wealth of individuals who want to see our community thrive. So who better than becoming a connector than the people in that room? So thank you guys very much for your time. I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to be with you guys, and I wish you guys all the best. Because I'm introducing a program to some of you, was there any questions? Perfect. Perfect. That's what we're doing, and pass it on.
Thank you very much, Matthew. And just if anyone didn't hear that, Matthew will be available, not me, him, after this is all finished. My name is Matthew Mossman, Vice President of the Chamber. That's not important. What's important is you. And thank you for being here today, talking with a few of you this morning. This is your first time at an event. And I really, actually, if we could give a round of applause to Sherry and Chelsea and Jessica for putting on this event. I can tell you there is no man that could ever pull something like this off from an organizational standpoint. So thank you very much. So I am here to introduce our guest speaker. Tracy is CEO and creator of Mama T's Protein Cookies and co-owner of New Beginnings Gym and Supplement Store with her husband, Troy. As a mother of four, she is all too familiar with the challenge of serving nutritious snacks to her family. Her oldest son battles mental illness, and his diet is a major part of his treatment. One day, she got fed up trying to find a healthy, whole food snack that fit his diet, so she went to her kitchen to do something about it. After countless hours of mixing natural ingredients, including unpasteurized honey, whey powder, healthy fats, and the end result was a delicious cookie that was high in fiber and loaded with 21 grams of protein. Mama T protein cookies were born. Since 2012, she has been working around the clock to fill demands of health-conscious customers all across the country, and the demand continues to grow. I present to you Tracy Ferguson.
Hello, everyone. Never even talked to one of these before, so I'm a little nervous. But I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank the sponsors and of course you guys as well, because I think it's a really good platform. And I appreciate it. I truly believe as women in business, we're as strong as our support together. You know, and my story really is, I'm a creator. That's what I do, what I love, and I've done business along the way with support like amazing women of all of yourselves. So I'm really just going to start from the beginning. I'm going to just let you know how I started, the good, bad, the ugly, and how I golden spoon to Sobeys retailers and supplement stores. So I've been a creator my whole life. I mean, when I was young, I would take things out of the cupboard. I drive my mom nuts. I'd be like making things, and I would make lipstick and makeup, and I've never followed a recipe. I don't know if that's a good thing for my husband or not, but you know, at times I just sort of go off course. I'm very stubborn, which I think is one of the things that have worked good for me in business. We own a business in Bible Hill called New Beginnings, as he had mentioned. That was really a good platform for us. So in 2012, when all of my children were in school and I was sort of like, what the heck am I going to do, right? So my oldest boy, Isaiah Touch, he does have mental illness and food sensitivity, which raising children is hard. Raising ones is even harder, of course. Food sensitivities, I have food sensitivities. I really wanted something that just tasted good, that everyone could eat. But also, my husband, Tracy Ferguson, he's very, we're in the fitness industry, and he, you know, I'm nervous, you guys. God, geez. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Honestly, Mama T's protein cookies was born. I was dribbling. Can I just have a second? Okay. Okay. So as you know, I am not somebody that likes to talk out in public. It's not my forte. Okay. I am a creator. I created this cookie for my family. It was a need that needed to happen because of the sensitivities in my family. But that need drove me to the want that everyone wants today. You know, I started in the gym, and it was funny because I remember standing in the kitchen with my husband, and you know, we're talking about it, and there was a store in New Brunswick that wanted to have the cookie, and we're just like, oh, you know, we should do it. It would be awesome. And he's like, oh, I don't know, let's just start here and then go from there. I said, nope, I'm going to be in Popeyes and supplementing one day. You watch. He's like, all right, sweetheart, let's do it. So from that moment on, that drive and the support of everyone around me really pushed me through. But I knew that I needed more than that, because when I was going, like we had sticker parties, so we had a lot of people that would come to the house, and I had these little saran wrap cookies with little handmade stickers, and you know, we would stick them on, and obviously that's not going to get into the stores. So from there we went to I called around and I called and I called, and a lot of the places around, it was really hard for them to say, okay, well, you're just doing 500 cookies. We deal with 50,000. So how am I going to get this from the ground and get it up? So I did a lot of phone calls because I couldn't do it anymore on my own. And I found this third-party bakery. So I aligned myself with a lot of great people like yourselves. And this bakery is in Glaze Bay, and now they make all of my cookies for me. And fast forward a little bit further, I can't do distribution on my own. So I now have a brand manager named Ron, who does all of the calling for me. So what it allows me to do is be in the middle of it all, building the brand, networking, and working with wonderful women like yourself to create this product. So I remember it was about 4 years ago, I think it was, and I had called, maybe 5 now. I called, so I said, I got this product. You got to, you know, it's great, and, you know, just a little fish, oh, it's so wonderful. And, you know, they see the clear packaging, and they see a lot of things that, you know, to the eye might not be what all the other ones out there are. But for me, I always wanted to stand out. So I love the clear packaging. It's very much what I am, as you just saw earlier in the beginning of the speech. I'm very raw, very like, what you see is what you get. And I don't fake it. I'm nervous, I am what I am, but I have a drive and a heart that's just pushed me through this. They said, no, you're not the product for us. We don't want to have you. In the needs stores, it wasn't what they wanted. So I kept working, and a lot of people, it's hard to push through that because I was rejected. God, I'm not going to get anywhere. Maybe some of these other people in my ears, it's right. Maybe I should just stop, but I didn't. So I aligned myself with more people. So we got into Simply for Life. So Bruce, he's a huge supporter, but he's also a powerhouse in the fitness, in the health industry. So he was a good one to have supporting me. Queen Spence as well. She's also a woman in business. She has Well Within Chiropractic in town. She was, as you can tell, my calm. I told you I needed her here. So aligning myself with those bridges really helped for me because it gave me more of a voice as well. Fast forward about a year ago, who walked into the gym? One of the reps of Sophie's looking for my product and wanting to be in it. So now we are in all of the maritime Sophie's, all the supplementing advice, and Simply for Life. My motto really is feel prepared and do it anyway, as I showed that. That was just a habit. Just to let you know, right? But yeah, so for me, it's all those cliches, like feel the fear and do it anyway, and just be a good person. Let your brand speak based on your ethics and who you are. And I truly believe that's given me a lot of push in the industry. People have been amazing. I believe that if you believe in yourself and the product and what you're selling, people will believe in it. I think that if I would have come out with a product at the beginning that I didn't really feel the end game about, that I knew that I wanted to be in these places, that people would have believed that too. If it was a 50-cent cookie, that's what they would believe, right? And I always believed that this was going to be something one day. And it's true, that drives you. And I think we as women, we need to stay together, support each other, and stay driven on our focus. So many times we get thrown off course because what's that person going to think? Or what's this person going to think? Or this person saying something bad or whatever. Who cares? Focus on your drive and your vision. Don't worry about mistakes, because I truly believe that through vulnerability, as you guys just saw, greatness happens. And that is my ethics of my business. And as women, I think that we are stronger together. And you guys, well, this was my very, very first speaking. And I've been in this business for 8 years, and I have been terrified. And to stand here in front of all of you guys and look at you with smiles on your face looking at me, it's the most humbling and beautiful thing. So to have you here today to tell you that it's okay not to be okay, and just to do it and take that leap in your business and align yourself, reach out, don't be afraid to speak, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that's what makes it beautiful. And that's really all I have to say.
I'll speak over here. So first of all, thank you very much for your work. Obviously, very natural, very honest, just like your product.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
everyone has one to take home. So again, thank you. We'd like to thank you for these flowers.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem. And thank you. Thank you very much. One of our sponsors, Nova Scotia Business Inc., Dave Kopus couldn't be with us this morning, so just again thanking Tracy in her presentation on his behalf. Making our event extra special today are a number of businesses that have offered special treats in your gift bags, along with fabulous door prizes. Each bag on the table has a number. These will be your numbers for the door prize draws. We offer thanks to our prize and gift sponsors, Frank and Gino's, Hampton Inn and Suites. Can you say that aloud again? Skin Decisions Inc., Wink Day Spa, Truro Medi Spa, Elegant Steps, and lo and behold, Mama T's Cookies. We would invite our sponsors representatives, Aaron, Laura, Matthew, to the front of the room to do some draws. I will get out of the way.
I'm the prize guy. We get a drum roll, anybody? And the lucky number is 21.
And you have won a $50 gift certificate to Frank and Gino. And I have number 27. And you have won one night stay at the Hampton Inn.
I have lucky number 3.
And your prize is a $25 gift certificate in Decision Inc.
Who won the one before that? The Hampton and Suite.
And our next lucky winner is lucky number 2.
And you've won a facial from Wednesday Spa.
Yes.
And last but not least, 17.
And you are getting a spa gift package from the Truro Medi Spa.
So as mentioned earlier, Small Business Week will look different this year. We decided this was not the year to offer awards, instead to celebrate the spirit of business community as we face new challenges together. On Friday, we'll launch the first in a series of 4 videos on our social media showcasing a number of businesses and sharing stories from our community. We hope you will join us. Watch our website for more details about other activities during Small Business Week, hosted by the Chamber and our partners. And that actually concludes things for today. Remember to take your gift bag. Remember to take your rose. Thank you all for joining us. It has been a tremendous pleasure to actually be out with people and see them enjoy themselves and celebrate women in business and small business in our community. And a special thank you again to our staff and volunteers that obviously go to a lot of effort to put these things together. So hopefully before next year, when we see you again at an event coming near you. Thank you very much.